Hi everyone, welcome to the Raven Oracle with Monique. We are going to get stuck right into your timeless reading. So whenever you caught this on your feed, the description of the video caught your attention and it is something that you just want to look at and you want to consider. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Usually with my timeless readings, I just draw one card and then I let Spirit do all the work, okay? And if my energy resonates with you and you like how I feel, because it is very important that you connect with a tarot reader, even if it's online, you know, you have to have that connection with them. If you do connect with me, then consider subscribing. All right, I do weekly and timeless and shorts, and on occasion I do the zodiac ones as well, so you can keep a lookout for that. All right, so I have pre-shuffled the cards, gave them another good shuffle. Let's see what Spirit has for you at this time. The World card, what a beautiful card. You can see by the artwork, it just encompasses everything. You've got the tree of life, you've got the ocean, you've got water, you've got healing, connection to the divine, connection to the earth. And typically in the World card, if you remember the Rider-Waite deck, she's in this portal and she's about to fly through this portal. And the World card is the last card in the major arcana, and it is always speaking about you on the cusp of stepping into a new reality, stepping into a place of more growth, more awakening, more enlightenment, something where you are going to, no matter what happens, you are definitely going to be experiencing expansion in every area of your life, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. Okay, everything is just going to just grow and expand. And some of you are definitely on the cusp of this happening to you. What I get from this card, you know, she is naked because she has learned through her journey, starting from the Fool card, you know, the 0, right through until this card. She has been on a journey where she has learned to trust and completely surrender to the divine for everything that she knows is going to up-level her in every area of her life. She understands, she's learned through experience that when she surrenders to the divine and she recognizes the power and authority she has in her own life, that she can create a new reality for her life, and a completely new reality. So, you know, she is surrounded by guides, angels and spirits and guides. So in this card, this is the Star Tarot deck, by the way, in case you're interested. Here we have butterflies, we have the turtles, and you know, swimming almost like in the cosmos, really. And you've got the tree of life. She's holding the world, like almost like she's almost like become a goddess. You know, she's up level to the point where she is like a supreme being, but it's because of the experience she's had to reach this place. She recognizes herself as part, first of all, she's part of the world. She's incredibly connected to it, like deep down in her roots, she's connected to it. But also her spirituality, like Mother Earth. She's connected to Mother Earth. She's connected to the divine. She's connected to the cosmos. She's connected to every single creature on the planet, in the spiritual realm, in the cosmos. She has become one with it because this is the wisdom and the knowledge that she has gained through her journey, and she is stepping through now into becoming something that she worked very hard to attain, but not the kind of grunge work, just a realization and an acceptance of who she actually is, and a reminder of who she is. And I've just recently done a reading where I drew the Strength card, and there's also from the Star Tarot deck, there's this woman that has this infinity sign emblazoned in front of her. And I was speaking about, because I really felt Spirit wanted to get this across strongly, and I feel it again here, is that we need to recognize who we are. We need to understand who we are, but like really who we are, that we are a spark, a piece of the actual universe. That means that we are all powerful, all infinite. We are the master creators of our life. Like the universe creates, we create. That is who we are. And that's how the universe sees us. The universe sees us as this beautiful goddess or God, non-gender specific. I'm speaking about the energy. So this is how the universe sees us, like, as these infinite, powerful beings that can up level, that can continue to expand infinitum. There is no end to us. Okay, we keep learning, we keep just creating and seeing with new eyes and envisioning the things that we want for our lives. And because we allow because we surrender to the wisdom, the ancient wisdom of the divine, which is also part of us, okay? It's part of you and it's part of me. We have this ancient knowledge available to us, but we've forgotten it. We've forgotten really who we are. Yes, we become human beings, and we lose our memory, basically. We don't remember, but part of the journey is remembering, as reminding ourselves of who we are by having our human life experience and understanding, coming to a place where we understand again how powerful we are, and depending how old you are watching this right now, you could look back on your life and see how you've created things for yourself, both the negative and the positive things, and how your life has turned out because of decisions that you've made, because of the way you were thinking and feeling at the time, and the consequences of that. Okay, reaping what you've sown, harvesting what you've sown, So it's that same principle. So, but what this card is reminding you of is your infinite power, beauty, infinite expansion, and that you are constantly up leveling if you allow it, if you recognize the power and authority that you are in this universe and on this planet. And I just feel strongly like Spirit is really trying to draw us in. With all the readings I've done this week, Spirit is trying to get us as individuals to recognize and remember how powerful and infinite we are. Because with all the rubbish and chaos that's going on in the world, we tend to get very small-minded, very closed-minded. We live under this, this cloud of, this dark cloud of fear and doubt and worry and concern, and where's my life going? Look, the world's falling apart. Okay, we can either live there, or we can step out into the sunshine and go, hang on a second, that's actually not who I am, and that's not what I want for my life. And making a decision to leave that behind, to basically ignore it. And I'm going to say that you need to ignore what's going on until it starts affecting your life directly. That's a different story. But always remember that the universe is protecting you, protecting your loved ones, protecting you, so that you can become and evolve and awaken and become enlightened, all right, so that you can start affecting the people around you and change them and evolve them and help them evolve and help them grow and expand. And then it becomes a ripple effect or a domino effect, because it starts with you. It starts with you remembering who you are. Okay, and this is how you up level. This is how you expand. And in effect, you affect everybody around you. And if we all do this, if we all remember our power and our authority, can you imagine how it's going to change the world? All right, I'm going to leave it there. So let's finish with a psychic reading card for this reading, and just see if Spirit has an extra little word for you with these cards. Right, Tree of Life. Oh my goodness, look here. Look here, Tree of Life, Tree of Life. Okay, guys. If you're feeling like you off kilter and you are untethered. You know, you feel like life is controlling you and you're not controlling your life. That's what the Strength card was also about. That's why I brought it up. You need to ground yourself every single day. When you wake up in the morning, spend 30 seconds imagining your energy, that power, that energy that resides inside of you, connecting with Mother Earth, running deep into her, into the core of the earth, and imagine it spreading out like roots of a tree, and connecting and anchoring yourself so that life doesn't toss you about. Trees, the strong trees with their strong, deep, deep, deep roots, it doesn't matter how many storms come along, they will not be uprooted. And this is what I feel the Spirit wants you to pursue, and remind you that when your roots are deep, when you trust the divine, when you are connected to divinity and Mother Earth and your power, and you remind yourself that you are a divine being first, nothing is going to be able to uproot you. Nothing is going to destroy you. Nothing is going to rip you up and toss you away. Okay, dig deep. You are like a tree of life, in effect. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. And this is the number 8. Remember, I was speaking about the infinity sign later, which is the number 8, like that. Okay, so beautiful infinite being. Remind yourself of who you are, okay, and embrace it. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, click your notification bell. My weekly reading should be popping up here now, so go grab that. Doesn't matter where it is. Even if it's the last 2 days of the week, go and watch your weekly reading, because all my readings, okay, tie in with what Spirit is saying for the collective and for individuals every single week. Okay, so it doesn't matter when you catch this timeless reading. Just go and watch my latest weekly tarot reading. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.